So we're going to start the EyeGuy, and follow carefully. The EyeGuy is a one-eyed cartoon creature like this, and you're going to start by opening Illustrator. Or actually, Illustrator is one of your applications, so you go down to your applications folder and just grab Illustrator, obviously. You're going to go File, New. Illustrator is one of those programs that doesn't start out with a brand new blank document for you. You have to start it yourself. So you're going to go File, New, and then you need to tell it what size to be. And sometimes A4 is this size. Default, do letter size instead. The points here, point sizes like fonts come in point sizes. That's fine. You can switch to inches if you like. 8.5 by 11 is your typical. Ultimately it doesn't really matter. New page, okay, and we're going to start drawing. Here we go. So this is your ellipse tool. These are all your shape tools, so you should know this because you watched all those movies earlier. Start with the ellipse. Ellipse is fancy for circle, but it can do ovals as well as regular circles. You're going to draw an oval. I need it up higher on the page, so I'm going to hold the space bar. If you hold the space bar while you hold the mouse, see, I haven't let go of the mouse yet. If I let go of the mouse, the space bar won't work anymore. You can move the shape around. Now I'm letting go of the space bar and then let go of the mouse. And there's my oval. Now up here, you see I've got a white fill and a black stroke, and the size of the stroke is 1 point. You need to be 4 or 5, if you like 5. You need to have a stroke on there. Then you're going to draw another oval, and it's going to crisscross this one. And it doesn't have to be as big of one. Okay, and you don't have to worry about you holding your space bar like I'm doing and getting it exactly centered. There's a cool little trick for that. In just a sec, I'll show you. Okay, there's my other oval. Here's your trick. Take your pointer tool, select them both, go up here. These are your cool tools for centering. This is to center from top to bottom. Alright, and then this will center from left to right. Well, vice versa, excuse me. This was left to right, this is top to bottom. Okay, they're perfectly centered. Deselect, and then select them again. You're going to use a tool called the Pathfinder, and it's one of the panels. You notice you have all these panels over here, all this crazy stuff, most of which doesn't make complete sense to you, not yet anyway. Illustrator is an awesome program. These are, the advanced students learn most of these. Appearance is maybe good. Here we go, transform, I think it's in here. See, there's 3 in here. Pathfinder's one of them. So there's my Pathfinder. I want to have both of these selected. So take your pointer tool, deselect everything, and then just click, drag over both. Now they're both selected. Now these are buttons, right? So if you hover for a sec, it tells you like this is the unite button, this is the minus front button, this is the intersect. I'm looking for a divide, excuse me. There's divide. So I'm going to click it. Click divide. And you see something happening here, but you don't know really what happens yet. Let me show you. This is really cool. This is a very useful thing. Switch to this pointer. This is the direct selection tool. It works differently from this pointer tool, and it matters which one you're on. Okay, so deselect everything. That means click somewhere out here in the big white paper and hover over, because you're going to try to get rid of these two like this. See how when I hover, you can see the blue outline showing me that this is a separate piece. So divide broke this into separate line segments, basically. Click that, press delete on your keyboard, press delete again, and it is gone. Same thing, get rid of this side. There we go. We're going to put an ellipse or a circle inside here. Make it bigger, or it can start out kind of like an oval. It doesn't have to be perfectly round. If you do a perfect circle, you can hold shift to get a perfect circle. It's pretty wide. Personally, I'm going to go with, see, I'm holding my space bar, move things around. If you don't want to hold your space bar, that's fine. You can use the arrow keys. Just push the arrows around, get it centered. Or you could select everything and go up and use the center dealy bobs. Well, I've already done. I did a good job. Okay. Now, what I need to do is get the top part of this circle to disappear, just like we did before. I want this straight line here that straight line that goes through the bottom and top of the circle. That's where I want the circle to be trimmed. So I'm going to go ahead and select everything again, do Pathfinder again, deselect, grab that other pointer tool, hover. Now watch. See right there, I've got my little piece of the circle there. Select it, delete, delete. Ah, didn't work. Let's try it again. See if we can make it work. I don't think it's going to work. Oh, not quite. Command Z, that's your friend. Hover over it again. It worked for me before. It's really weird. Aha, okay. So try again, try again. Hover over, see if I can get that to delete. Click it again. Oh, this time it worked. Okay, so just keep trying, and eventually. I can't explain why it worked like that. Sorry. At this point, we're going to put some color in. This guy, let's give him an eye color. I'm going to give him a brown eye. Nice, regular, whoops, that is not what I want. Command Z. Okay, Command Z, thank you. I might try this pointer, not sure why. Okay, just this guy. Eye color, please. Aha, okay. Just gotta keep trying when things don't work right. Okay, grab this guy, this tool again, the ellipse tool. I'm going to make a pupil, so I want my black color. It's okay if I have a stroke or don't have a stroke. In this case, it doesn't really matter. Okay, there's my pupil. I'm going to hold the Shift key while I'm drawing. Let go of the mouse, then let go of Shift. And now I'm going to center. You can't really see because of the way it's selected. That's good enough. That's pretty dark brown. I'm kind of tempted to go up a shade. The next part is to make your little one leg body thing. Okay, so rounded rectangle tool. You could use the rectangle, it doesn't matter. But the rounded rectangle tool will be cool. It will give us something we need later on the bottom where you make the foot. Okay, something like this. Oh, come on, tool, keep drawing. Use your space bar to scooch it over. Something like that. Okay, and why my page is walking around, I have no idea. That, my friends, was spooky. I'm not sure I like it. I'm going to grab my hand tool and I'm going to move my page back. I have a ghost in my computer. Okay, I don't want that to be black. I'm going to make this guy skin nice little, let's see, I think he wants to be like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that's my guy's leg. Yes, he gets one. And we're going to make a foot. So there's this really cool tool. It lives underneath. I think you might see this one, width tool on top. Little tiny triangle in the corner there tells you when you click and hold. There's all these other tools underneath. I'm looking for the bloat tool. Bloat tool is really cool. It's going to actually bloat this thing. This may not work like I want it to. Oh yeah. When I'm just click and hold, it's doing that. It's close enough, but guess what? I want that to be a bigger foot. So I'm going to make my bloat tool bigger. And I could go up to the, gosh, I don't even see where I can make my tool bigger. I'm just going to use the bracket key on the keyboard and press the right hand bracket. Oh, I should make it bigger. Okay, fine. It doesn't want to make it bigger. So I'm just going to work with what I got here. And that's not what I don't want a round foot. Okay, so basically I'm going to use a different tool to draw this guy a leg. I'm going to use the ellipse tool, I think. I think that'll be good. No, it's not good. I need to use this one. Okay, Command Z, Z, there we go. That one will be fine, I guess. Oh well. I wish I could make the foot bigger, but it's just going to stay like it is. I also need to send this behind so that I don't have this upper part of the leg sticking into his eye. So I'm going to go to Object, Arrange, and send it to the back, all the way to the back. Okay, now it's just sitting behind the eyeball, that's all. Okay, going back to my blow tool. I'm going to make that go like that. I'm going to come over here and do it on this side too. Maybe I can get a little... It's not really what I want, but I'm going to put the eyeballs. Eyeballs. I'm going to put the toes on. Okay, toes, I'm going to make round. Hold the shift key. So there's your first toe. See, so the bottom part of that weird foot isn't really important. Now I'm going to switch to the regular pointer. I'm going to hold down the Option key. Option drag is the coolest thing ever on all Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, all these programs. If you hold down Option, see what happens to my pointer? It shows me 2 pointers, meaning I'm making a duplicate. All you have to do is click and drag. Let go of the mouse first, then the Option key. Bring this down in size. Hold Shift to keep it round. Otherwise, you're going to have a funky oval. Okay, now I'm going to use my arrow key going up so that they're both kind of level on the bottom. I'm going to Option drag again, make another one, and then Option drag again, and then Option drag. We don't want that 5th one. Bring it down in size. Hold it Shift to keep it round. Maybe this one should be smaller too. Hold Shift and then select both of them. If I hold Shift and click this other one, I'll have both selected. Just going to make it go up a little. I'm going to make them all go up a little. Deselect this. I don't want it to move. Shift to only have the toe selected. Okay, there we go. I'm going to give the little EyeGuy a color. I don't want to fill in this white. He has whites of his eyes stay white. Okay, so Command Z, undo that color, switch pointers, and that'll let you just select the bottom half, grab your color. I chose this one. Match your foot. That would be kind of weird if they don't match. Okay, select up there. Same color. Okay, we need an eyelash. Eyelash. Take this line tool, make a line, kind of straight. That'll be good. Kind of about the same width as the eye, the whole eye. And then you're going to use this tool up in here. Oopsies, not, excuse me. Looking for the crystallize tool. And I can make it, I want it to go up. Why didn't it work? Okay, there. Just click a little below. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. Okay, I'm going to make the stroke wider so that kind of fills in and looks solid. That's way too big though. That's a pretty bushy eyelash. Starting over. 8 points, 9 points, something like that. Okay, go get the crystallize tool. Aim for just below. It'll fill in, hopefully. Didn't like that last one. So it's kind of tricky. Okay, let's say that's good. It's not really, but just say it is. Put your eyelash on there. There we go. I need that to be solid. So I'm going to pull. I've got to switch to my white pointer. Hover over. Pull some of these down so it's not so crazy. There. Well, that's pretty lousy looking eyelash. I like my other guy. This guy. Oh, I hadn't gotten it done. Never mind. Okay, and then that's pretty good. I could draw some eyelashes down here on the bottom, but I'm not going to. Okay, so you're going to go File, Save As. You could leave it an Illustrator file. That means later on you can work on it some more. Most graphic artists will do that. They will save an Illustrator file so they can access their work, and then they also save the other file that their instructor needs them to submit which in this case is a PDF, which is right there. Okay, so you need to make sure that in your website folder, I'm just going to send it to my desktop. I don't have a website folder. Name it EyeGuy. Okay, and then that .ai means it's an Illustrator file. Just save it like that. Say OK. Okay, and then it's saved. And then this one is the one you're going to submit to your teacher, and it is a PDF file. Okay, if you send an Illustrator file, you will get a 0 and have to switch it and then resubmit it. So just get it done right the first time. Click Save. Click Save PDF. There you go. And then you'll have a PDF called EyeGuy that you'll submit.